What's going on, guys? Rico here. Welcome back. Another week. Here we go. Tuesday, live. We're coming at you live every Tuesday. Today's topic is, look, if you don't do this, you cannot fix your credit, okay? If you don't do this, what we're going to talk about today, you cannot fix your credit. All right, so we're going to wait for everybody to jump on the live, all right? And if you are watching live, just comment the city and state below where you're watching from so I can see where you guys are from. I'm in Temecula, California myself. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Marshall? How's it going, guys? How you guys doing? All right. So so today's topic, again, we're waiting for people to hop on. Today's topic is basically this, okay? If you do not do this, what I'm about to talk to you about today, you will not fix your credit. All right. Sulphur Spring, Texas. What's going on, Texas? Awesome. All right. Jalen, how's it going? How's it going? All right. So it might be a long-winded one, right? But I'm going to give you this, what to expect if you're fixing your credit yourself, and or if you're one of our clients, what to expect during the credit repair process. Okay. Also, I want to say welcome to everybody that's new. We're getting a lot of people in the group every day. New people in the group every day, and I just want to welcome you to the credit repair group. Okay, share this group with your friends, your family, etc. And I'm just trying to share the knowledge here. A little bit about myself. My name is Rico. Again, back in 2009, I was a victim of identity theft. Okay, while serving in Iraq, one of my own family members stole $6,000 out of my checkings, used it for various things with my credit, my social, and it plummeted my score to the 500s. All right. Obviously, I couldn't take care of the situation there. I was overseas in Iraq, fighting for the country, But when I got back, I felt vulnerable. I felt uneducated. I felt dumb, right? I didn't know what to do. I tried to apply for houses, cars, and I just kept getting denied, right? Comment, relate if you have ever applied for something and got denied. Comment, relate in the comment section. And for those of you watching the replay, comment that comment section below, replay, just so I know you are watching the replay. I know you're probably busy right now. However, the most important thing is actually going back to this community, to this Facebook group, and actually learning what I'm throwing out there, if that makes sense. All right. We got David from Phoenix. How's it going, David? Awesome. So again, for those of you guys who are jumping on, there's certain steps to the credit repair process and to obtaining a good credit score. Relate, right? A good credit score to obtain that goal that you're trying to achieve. If you do not do these things, which is today's topic, if you do not do these things, you will not fix your credit. I guarantee you. Okay, so we're gonna go slow. I'm gonna explain every topic here. This is a good one. This is a good one, guys. But I need you to understand each section of this. Okay, so all right, back to what I was saying. I was a victim of identity theft. But over the course of 9 years, almost 10 years, I've invested over $50,000 in credit mentors, business life coach mentors, and teach me what credit is, why it's important, how to fix it, how to leverage it. And now to this day, I own 3 passive residual income businesses utilizing and leveraging credit and business credit. Okay. That's what this is for. My family, myself, we were never educated on topics like this. Okay, we were never educated on credit, why credit is important, how to fix credit, let alone, right? So this community is for people who trying to understand credit and fix their credit themselves. Okay, now again, let's get right into it. If you don't do these things, you cannot fix your credit. Okay. The first thing is this: when you're in the credit repair process, and this is just a general class, guys, for either current clients of my own, and if you're trying to fix your credit yourself for yourself. Okay, so the first things first, before you even start the credit process, you're gonna need some documents. All right, these documents are the most important part of starting the credit repair process, because without these documents, this alone, you cannot fix your credit. All right. This first document is very simple. It's called a driver's license and or a state ID. Okay. Now, this driver's license and or state ID, it needs to be updated with the address that you're living at currently. Okay. It needs to be updated with the address that you're living at currently. It cannot be expired. Cannot be, it can't be expired. It has to have the current address that you're living at. Okay. So say if you have different addresses on your credit report and you're saying, oh, I don't live at that address, but you clearly sent in a driver's license that's had the previous address, you're going to get some mix up there. You're not going to trick them. Okay. Have there been some instances where you still have results? Yes. But what I'm saying is this: to get faster results, to get accurate results, you want to have accurate information to provide the credit bureaus in. All right. So number one is this: update your personal driver's license and or state ID. Okay. Make sure it's updated, not expired, and it has the current address on this. If you don't have this current, if you're one of my clients, you don't have this current, and or if you're just yourself, again, in this live trying to fix your own credit, here's what I recommend you do. Schedule an appointment with the DMV, all right? Schedule an appointment with the DMV, tell them you want to update your address. And or you can go to a AAA kiosk, you can go to DMV kiosk around your local town, just Google DMV kiosk, and you can actually update your information and or pay for stuff DMV wise at your local kiosk. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, so number one is driver's license, and this is mandatory, guys. I don't care who you are, you have to have these documents in order to repair your credits. All right, so number one is your driver's license and your state ID updated. Hey Isla, how's it going? Updated, okay, with your current address, and it cannot be expired. Okay, so moving on to the next one is proof of address. Sorry, proof of address. Okay, so proof of address, you're gonna need these three documents. Here's why: because the proof of address is basically they want to know that you are who you say you are. Okay, you are who you say you are. The whole purpose of this, guys, is this: the FTC studied a result as to where a lot of people in America, about 200 million Americans, were a victim of identity theft, okay? And or they have something wrong on their credit reports, okay? 79% of Americans have something wrong or erroneous, unfair, or unverifiable on their credit reports, okay? So to start the credit repair process, it is mandatory to verify yourself before even looking onto your profile. So your driver's license, and the number two is, hey Amanda, how's it going? Number two is your proof of address. This proof of address has to be a utility bill, okay? Stating that you live at the place that you live at currently. So for example, all right, this is going to be a water bill, cell phone bill, electricity bill, etc. Those are the best bills. However, it can also be a bank statement and or a insurance. But if you have a rental agreement or utility bill such as phone bill, a gas bill, water bill, electricity bill, and it matches the driver's license, double points up. All right. Can I get some likes if you guys are understanding? Do you guys understand? Comment in the section below. Understand so far. These documents are crucial. So there's two out of three that we mentioned so far. Okay. Let's recap. Your driver's license, all right, has to be updated. Your driver's license has to be updated. Your being with the driver's license has to be updated, meaning it has to have the address that you're living at currently. If you're going to move in like a month or two, you don't have to do this. When you move into that new apartment or new place, then you do it. All right. But that's up to you. All right. Understand. Thank you guys for participation. I love it. All right. Cool. All right. So the first one is your driver's license. It needs to be updated and not expired. The second one is your proof of address. Your proof of address needs to be a utility bill. So something that you're utilizing, water, gas, electricity. It has to match the address on the driver's license. Okay? This is key. Also, do not give a utility bill that you owe a collection company to. Okay? I'm going to explain why. let's say if you owe AT&T a collection or something like that, and you put that in your profile as, hey, here's my utility bill. Well, don't you owe that collection company? You don't want to do that. You see what I'm saying? You have to think, guys. You have to think. Hey, David, how's it going? So you guys have to think, right? So a utility bill could be a water bill, electricity bill, and or something of that nature, all right? If you're ready for the third document that is necessary to go, type ready in the comment section below, all right? Again, if you do not have these items correctly, you will not fix your credit, okay? So the third document, if you're ready, comment ready in the section below. So number 1 is your driver's license. Number 2 is proof of address, utility bill. And number 3, guys, ready. Awesome. Number 3 is this, your social security card. Okay, I'll say that again. You need your full social security card, okay, in these documents and files, okay? Whoa, wait a minute. Social security card, I don't give that out to nobody. I don't do that. You know what? Your full social is out there, guys, okay? Your full social is out there. 1, all right? And then 2, you need your full social to 1, freeze your secondary credit bureaus. Remember we talked about it? You can scroll in the group chat. You can scroll in this group and find my previous lives, but we talked about how to remove collections. Well, remember, in order to remove collections, you need to freeze your third-party credit bureaus, which is LexisNexis, ARS, SageStream, Innovis, Credit Core Logic, etc. Right? Well, in order to freeze those, guess what they are requiring you do and verify it with? Guess in the comment section below. You got it right. It's your full social security. They need to freeze it using your full social security. So when you're freezing this either on yourself or if you're a current client of ours, this is why you need the full social on file and a full social security card so you can freeze these letters. Does that make sense, guys? I need to be totally clear because a lot of people say, oh, wait, I mean, and this is just for everybody. We've come across this a lot of times, and just for your sake, a lot of people say, why do you need my social? Why do you need socials? Can't you just do the last 4? Yeah, sometimes you can just do the last 4, right? But you need your full, yes, right, Cynthia Lou. You need your full social. And let me tell you something else, guys. All right? If you're with a credit repair company, if you're with our company, or if you're doing it yourself, and your credit is bad, right? You should not be asking why do you need my full social? I mean, I understand I was a victim of identity theft, so I could definitely relate and understand, right? But listen, now it's 2021. People are needing socials to verify yourself and identity, right? You give it out to the doctors, you give it out to a lot of people, but here's the thing. Nobody wants your bad credit. I say that jokingly and for real. Like you can do it yourself, right? But if you have bad credit, nobody's gonna want to take your social security to apply for bad credit. All right, guys. Can I get some laughs? And I'm just trying to throw a joke in there, but it's real talk. Like you don't have to worry about giving a credit repair company or a company your social security card due to the fact that, oh, it's your social, right? Listen, nobody wants your bad credit. I'll say it again. Nobody wants your bad credit. You can't do nothing with it. All right? So I just wanted to make that clear, a little joke, but this is true. Like, you need these 3 documents. Without these 3 documents, you cannot fix your credit, all right? But we're going to go even further, okay? I got some more bonus things I want to get off my chest. I got to talk about some things, all right, regarding credit, okay? Now, I see a lot of laughs. It's true, though, guys. I'm just saying, like, look, you're worried about giving me your social security card when you have a 400, 500 credit score. And I'm not saying me. I'm just saying, like, in general, if you go with a credit repair company or if you're doing it yourself, you're worried about your social security card and not worried about your 500 credit score. You need to change the mindset, all right? You need to... Nobody wants to steal bad credit, okay, guys? I hope you got a laugh out of that, but that's real talk, okay? So the 3 documents that is mandatory to have when you're fixing your credit is your driver's license or state ID, which is updated, not suspended, not expired, and it has the current address that you're living at. All right. 1, in color. You're gonna want to print this out in color. 2 is your proof of address, your utility bill, which is, it could be a water bill, cell phone bill, electricity bill, gas bill, or a rental lease agreement, an updated one, no more than 3 months, let's say. Okay. So they just want to see that you are indeed, you live at what you live at, and you are who you say you are. And then the third document is your social security card. If you do not have a social security card, at least know and memorize your full social. That is something that every human should memorize, or at least every American should memorize. Okay, guys, I need you to know that. All right, so you can freeze your secondary bureaus. So once your secondary bureaus are frozen, you have a better chance of deleting collections. Does that make sense, guys? Comment in the section below. Makes sense. So I know you guys are with me. All right. So I just want to know if you guys are with me and if it makes sense. Okay. All right. So now that we got that out the way, all right, let's go further. I'm going in today. All right, guys. Again, we go live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. PST, California time, East Coast time, 9 p.m. And then I think Central time is what? 8, right? I think so. My bad. So those are the 3 documents that you need, right? Now, let's go further, okay? Tracking. All right. So the next thing you're going to need to fix your credit, and without this, if you do not have this either, you cannot fix your credit. If you don't do this, guys, again, you cannot fix your credit. This whole topic today, guys, if you're watching the replay, welcome. If you're watching live, double welcome. I love that you guys are live with me because I get, I feed off the energy, right? But this information is basically brought to you just to keep you guys informed, whether you're my current clients or you're going to be a client or you're doing this yourself. Okay, guys? So this whole topic is basically, if you do not do this, you will not be able to fix your credit. So this next topic is this. You need credit monitoring. Okay? What do you mean by credit monitoring, Rico? Well, okay. What I mean by credit monitoring is this. How are you going to check your credit scores? Okay? You need to have credit monitoring. First of all, you need to pull up a report. You need to have an updated report, right? Me, I'm crazy. I used to watch my reports every day because I was so obsessed with credit. I'd go on Experian. Experian is free, by the way. You should get a free Experian account and a free MyEquifax.com account. All right, so Experian.com and MyEquifax.com account. You should get those. Those are free. And Credit Karma. All right, you can check these for free and update these. Experian updates daily. I think Equifax updates every 7 days to 30 days, and Credit Karma updates every Friday, every 7 days. Okay, I check these at least weekly, but the most important part, at most, you want to check this monthly. Okay, why? Remember how I said I was a victim of identity theft, right? Well, I didn't have any credit monitoring or credit reports, or didn't know about any credit reports back then. All right. Had I known, I would have known that I was a victim of identity theft, right? So why is credit monitoring important to have during the credit repair process? One, you could be a victim of identity theft and you don't even know it. Somebody could take out $1 million out of your name, apply for a loan, defaulted collection. Now you had a $1 million collection on your report. All right, I'm just giving out examples, right? But you want to have credit monitoring, right? This credit monitoring is very crucial. You get alerts to say, hey, you apply for this, you apply for this. And once that doesn't look recognizable, you can freeze your reports and call in the bureaus and say, hey, that wasn't me. I don't know who did that, blah, 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 right? And then you get that refunded, you get that off your report, etc. Okay? 1. 2 is this. How are you even going to know what to dispute if you have an error on your report? That's why credit monitoring and credit services are important to have. I check it more than my bank account, as you should too. Why? Because credit is power. You got to know how to utilize it too. Once you know how to utilize it, you're going to be checking that thing every day. Hey, how can I leverage this? You see what I'm saying? So you want to be checking your credit monitoring frequently, and you should always have credit monitoring. If you're watching this live and if you don't have credit monitoring, comment in the section below credit monitoring, and one of my team members will send you a link so you can obtain your own credit monitoring service, right? This comes with liability insurance, $25K to up to $1 million in liability insurance. This alerts you when a change, an increase or decrease happens to your credit report, right? An inquiry happens to your credit report, right? When a collection is removed, etc. It gives you alerts to your email, okay? You guys need to have credit monitoring. So if you're watching the replay or if you're watching this live, listen, if you do not have credit monitoring and or credit monitoring service, comment in the section below credit monitoring, and one of my team members will reach out to you with the link so you can get your credit monitoring handled. All right. Trust me, you do not want to be a victim of identity theft, guys. Someone stealing your identity and taking money out of your name, and you don't know who it is and you don't know how to stop it is horrible. So I do recommend it. Okay. Now, again, without this credit monitoring service, you cannot fix your credit. Okay. Are you guys understanding me so far? I just want to know you guys are following me. All right. So you guys need credit monitoring. Credit monitoring is definitely crucial. It's about $25 to $35 a month, depending on which credit monitoring you go. There's MyFICO, there's Experian. There's a lot of credit monitoring services out there. Okay. All right. So, so the thing is this. So to have that, you want to, if you do believe you're a victim of identity theft, you always want to freeze your personal reports as well. Okay. Juanita, when you have something on your Credit Karma, such as a wrong address, can you start getting calls from student loan people? Can they track who person that was? They don't really investigate who it was. Good question, Juanita. I usually save the question to the end, but I'll answer this one. They usually don't track who it is, who took out the loan, etc. But what you want to do is this. You want to freeze your reports anyways. Freeze your reports, on your credit monitoring service. Freeze your reports and then call the credit bureaus and remove all old addresses off of your credit report. All right. I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. So the next thing is this, guys. So now that let's recap of what we talked about. All right. No worries, Juanita. No need to be sorry. You're new, right? Welcome, actually. All right. So we talked about this. Okay. We talked about what documents you need that are mandatory to have when fixing your credit, which is your driver's license, your proof of address, and your social security card, right? We need those 3 documents before even starting the credit repair process. They need to be updated and accurate. Then from there, you need to have credit monitoring. You need to pull up your report, all 3, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. The credit monitoring service that I provide for my clients, if you're looking for a credit monitoring service, again, comment in the section below, credit monitoring, and I'll send you a link. One of my team members will send you a link, okay? So you can get enrolled in that, okay? It's about like $25 to $30 a month, okay? Off the top. So once you pull up your credit report, you're going to see if any inaccuracies, any misspelled names, any inquiries that you didn't take out, any loans, any collections, any addresses. You're going to remove all erroneous, unfair, unverifiable, wrong, misspelled addresses, information, personal information, and or collections off your account. All right. Now, if you do not know how to remove collections off your account, there's 2 things you can do. You can comment in the section below. I have an actual ebook that I have the exact template letters on how to remove this personal information, this wrong information, collections, bankruptcies, late payments, charge-offs, liens, child support, all of that, right? I have it all in one book, right? And actual letters that I use for my clients so you can do it yourself. If you're interested in that book, comment in the section below, ebook, all right? And one of my team members or myself will send you a link to that ebook. Again, if you're watching the replay or if you're watching this live, if you want the exact template letters to remove negative items off your credit report, comment in the section below, ebook, and we'll send you that link, okay? Or I know some people don't have time, if you want us to do it for you, all you got to do is go to approvedrepair.com, fill out your information, and one of my team members will reach out to you, give you a free consultation to see if you're a right fit, all right? But anyways, let's move on, all right? So remove all unverifiable information, remove all erroneous and collections and negative items off of your credit report, so you can basically move on to get your credit fixed. Okay. Now, the third part of this, I really wanted to get off my chest. I really want to let you guys, remind you guys of some things. Okay. All right. So let's put this into perspective, guys. Okay. So credit repair is the third thing is this: you will not fix your credit if you do not have patience. Okay. If you do not have patience in this game, guys, you will not fix your credit. What do I mean by that? Don't get trapped with these credit repair companies or people that say, oh, I can repair your credit in 30 days to 90 days. All right. Have I seen it done? And have I personally done it? Yes. I've got someone done in 3 hours before. I've got someone... I've raised someone's credit. Her name is Liz Miotti. All right, she gave me permission to say it. Check out her one of the group testimonials. But basically, she was at a 550 credit score. Okay, in 10 days we rose her up to like a 760. All right. Now, why do I say this? Not everybody has the same journey or result. Okay. Everybody has their own Rubik's Cube that we have to try to solve, or you have to try to solve. Everybody has their own journey. Do you know how long it took me to fix my credit? I think it took over 9 years. Why? Because I was a victim of identity theft again in 2009, and it took me until 2019 to finally understand credit. And then it happened overnight. I would say it happened like in the next 6 months. So either 6 months, yeah, or 9 years. But let me tell you something. One of the credit factors is age history. To get an 800 credit score, you need at least 9 to 10 years of age history. So that right there tells you guys, this is not an overnight process. Okay? This takes time. Credit takes time. Right? Think about it like this. You had old habits that you were doing. You put yourself in the position, because let's face it, let's be real with ourselves, right? You have bad credit because of the decisions you made, right? And I'm not talking about everybody on here. I'm not talking to a certain person. It was me at one point too. But you made a decision or a choice back then financially, which you weren't educated about. And you made a decision on credit, which now has fucked your credit. Excuse my language. I'm just being real, right? Right? So it's going to take, it took time for you to get in that debt, because for a collection, let's say for a collection, it takes at least 6 months to get in that debt. All right. All right. It takes at least 6 months to get collections. So when someone, I'm not saying a client of ours or yourself, but let's think of a hypothetical situation. When someone says, hey, what's taking so long? Or, hey, what's the status on this? Listen, brother or sister, it took you more than 6 months to get into this debt. All right. It's going to take that long, if not longer, to get out of it, one, and then two, to correct it. Credit repair is not an overnight process. That is number one. If you cannot understand that, then credit repair is not for you. Or you'll have a hard time fixing your credit. You probably won't even fix your credit. And you'll probably be in the same situation for the rest of your life. I'm just being honest, guys. Look, I'm a military man. I kick it real. I kick it straight. Sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. But this is the truth, right? But the good thing about this is that I'm here to help you. All right. This group is intended for, this group or this video is intended for me to help you. Okay. Let me see some comments. I think it also comes down to not completely understanding credit as well. Yes, Amanda, I agree. And this is why we have this group, so we can inform you on how the credit game really works. Okay. Juanita, 17 years. Yes. Sometimes it could take that long. Bankruptcies, a late payment stays on your report for 7 years. With our company, we have ways to mitigate that. And bankruptcies stay on from 7 to 10 years. All right. love that you're keeping it real. Hey, that's all I got to do. Keep it real. No, not a lot of these people are going to say, oh, I can get it done in 30 to 90 days. What? Okay. Yeah, I can do it too, right? Some of the clients, we do it. Some of the clients, I have clients, look, guys, I have clients that I've had done in 3 hours, right? Because they just needed inquiries. And I have a client, I'm not going to say their name. I have some clients that are on for over a year. Thankfully, they're almost done. But there is no set date. There is no set magic pill for credit repair, okay? Look in the comment section below. Hector Arenas. Rico got that late payment off my credit. That's been on there for years. Yes. How long did we get that handled for you, Hector? How long did it take to get that late payment removed off your FICO scores? Comment in the section below. All right. Now, some vary. Some vary, guys. Again, the reason why everybody has their own different journey with the credit repair is because of this. Not everybody has the same genes or identity. Not everybody has the same social security number. Not everybody has the same date of birth. Not everybody has the same name, which is your first, middle, last, and suffix. All right. Not everybody has their address, etc., working, etc. All right. Only a few calls, but less than a month. You see that, guys? Look in the comment section below. Hector Arenas. Working with me personally. I mean, he's one of my high ticket mentorship students. We're actually on a call. We're setting up his business credit and funding so he can start his LLCs and business, right? But in order to do that, you have to have good personal credit. So what we did is I worked with him personally, right? And I said, this is what it is. You have a late payment on there. We have to get rid of that late payment. I sent some letters in on my behalf. We called, blah, blah, blah. And now he has a late payment removed. Late payments are one of the hardest to remove, guys. However, it can be done. All right. If you cannot do it, they lose value after 2 years. However, it can stay on for 7 years. But if you know what you're doing, you can get erased. Yeah. So he was lucky. He got his erased in less than a month. There's some other people. All right. But then again, it was only one late payment. There's some other people that we have, and there's some other that you might be going through that it might take a couple of months. So what? Enjoy the process. Learn the process, because credit is one of the most. You need credit to apply for a job nowadays. Did you know you need to be a lawyer or to be in the financial industry? You need to have good credit. Or now when you apply for a job, they look at your credit. How about when you're getting a car? You need credit. Or an apartment or a mortgage, you need credit. Or a business, LLC, you need credit. Everything, the foundation of life is credit. And can nobody change my mind about that? That's why when you understand credit and really understand it and utilize it, it's going to help to your advantage. Okay, so Hector, how many late payments did you have, if you don't mind me asking? David, it took y'all a month and a half to get 10 collections of mine. Hey, you see that? I mean, I have clients on here right now, guys, and I mean, we get things done, right? Again, if you want to work with us personally, and if you want us to remove the collections, late payments, and derogatory items off your reports, go to approverepair.com, fill out your information, and one of my team members will reach out to you. All right. And if you want us to do your credit for you, comment in the section below, interested, and one of my team members will send you a link so that you can get you a free consultation. All right. But enough of that. Let's go on. I got some things. Let's talk about. So the thing is this. All right. You guys got to understand this. Okay. You had different habits when you had bad credit. But if you're going to go on this journey, guys, to credit repair, you're going to have to change your mindset and change some habits. If you guys are ready to change some habits, comment in the section below habits. All right. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take you to change some habits. What do I mean by that? Well, let me give you an example. All right. Let's say, all right, you have credit card debt. There's like $25,000. You're in $25,000 credit card debt, right? Demetrius says habits. All right. So you're in $25,000 credit card debt, right? Let's say your score due to that, right? You have nothing derogatory on your report. Let's say if I looked at it, right? You have nothing derogatory on the reports. You have the only thing that's hurting you is utilization. And if you guys do not know about utilization, go back to my previous lives in this group, and you can see what I'm talking about with utilization. Okay, habits. Okay, so utilization, right? Your utilization is about 26 to 30%. Some people might think that's good. However, I recommend you stay below 9%. And to be honest with you, even further, 1 to 3% is where you want to be at to be past the 750s to the 800 credit scores. All right. But anyways, $23,000 worth of debt. I'm going to tell you, I'm getting to the point here about habits, right? But let's say, a person comes to me and says, hey, look, my wife, I've been with her for quite some time, right? And I want to get her a ring. I want to get her a ring to show that I love her, right? How much is the ring? I ask, and they say $17,000. Do you want to use your credit for that? What is that going to do to their reports, guys? Right? What is that going to do to their reports? Now you owe 17 grand more. All right? What that does is it raises your utilization, which drops your score. You want to, fellas, if you guys are married, comment in the section below married. All right? I'm married. All right? I'm married. Right? You want to give your wife everything? You want to give your wife a real gift? Fix her credit, and if she does have a credit fixed, give her an LLC. Give her an LLC so that LLC can pay her to pay for the ring cash every month. Am I dropping game or am I dropping game? Am I keeping it real or am I keeping it real? Comment in the section below how you feel. Woo! Come on, we got stuff to talk about today. Look, you shouldn't be spending money on Cartier wristwatches. You shouldn't be spending money on things that don't appreciate. Now, I can understand if you buy like an Audemars or a Spencer watch that's going to appreciate, right? That's going to appreciate. It's going to give you money over time, but not stuff that's going to depreciate and lose money over time. That makes no sense. Use your credit to grow. So if you're spending money on jewelry and things that's not going to bring you money, and you're trying to fix your credit, or our company is trying to fix your credit, you're not going to get your credit fixed. You're going to prolong the process. I'm just being honest with you guys. All right. You might feel uncomfortable, but sometimes, you don't grow in your comfort zone. All right. So if this live is making you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry, but this is where you grow, and this is how you're going to understand. You're going to get the real information from this. Okay, guys. All right. So that's that. We need to change our habits. That's the whole moral of the story. Change your habits. Start thinking differently. Okay, why don't I use this credit to invest in a course or a mentorship or something, or an LLC or something that's going to bring me cash monthly or residual monthly? All right. That's what I did. I have 3 businesses that pay me residually every month, make money while I sleep. Why? Because I utilize credit. And anything I spend on, I'm either getting it for free using credit card points, or I'm making a connection somehow so I can pay it off. Yes, of course, you're going to spend some things on materialistic things, but first invest in something first so it could pay for that materialistic things. I'll probably going over your head, guys. I don't know if you're understanding, but I hope you're understanding. Are you guys understanding? Comment in the section below, understanding. This is a long one, guys, today. It's a long one, but I need to get this information to you. All right? So another thing. You guys, when you guys are disputing to these credit bureaus, right? You want to keep the letters that you get. Any letter that you receive in the mail, take that letter, read it, and understand it. Okay? Keep it real, bring it. Understand it, all right? So you want to get that letters. And if you're a client of ours, you always want to send us your letters in the mail. It's all about communication, guys. All right? This is not a two-way street. So if you're one of our clients, welcome aboard. We got you, right? However, there's still a little bit of stuff that you have to do on your part. For example, updating your credit monitoring service. We can't chase you all the time and say, look, we need you to update this credit monitoring service so we can see your reports. What changes have we made? What's the next step? How are we going to dispute the next round? Does that make sense, guys? All right. So, and if you are doing this yourself, again, I have an ebook to where you can download the letters and send out these letters yourself, okay, to get negative items removed. But the credit bureau, look, it takes 30 days to 45 days for the credit bureaus to answer, all right, and update your score. By law, they have 30 days. So that right there should tell you this is not an overnight process, all right? They might send this. You might dispute a collection, and it comes back stating, oh, this collection was verified. All right, even though we know that is BS, we have to respond to it a certain way. How are you going to respond to it if you don't open up the mail? Or, for instance, in our case, for our clients, how are we going to respond to that certain collection company if we don't know that they sent you out letters? All right. So please, you want to have communications with yourself and the credit bureaus at all times. All right. All right, so let's see. This is another one that I wanted to talk about, really talk about, all right? And I have to get this off my chest. Look, stay away from negative people. I don't even know why I need to say this on this live. It's a credit repair live, but it has to go because here's the thing, not to name any names, but sometimes either one of our clients or yourself, you're going to go through the process and say, look, don't trust credit repair companies. All right. They don't work. They're scammers. They do the monthly thing. What? You're going to hear a lot of people. And sometimes it could be spouses. You know what? You need to block them. That's the reason why they're broke. That's the reason why their credit is in the gutter. All right. I get passionate about this, guys, because I'm a big advocate about what you listen to, what you put into your brain comes and manifests. So you need to get away from negative people still doing this, still doing that, or negative mindset people. All right. If they saying, oh, it doesn't really, oh, one of my guys said that this, and that, and that should be that. Are we fixing your credit, or are you fixing your credit, or is your guy fixing your credit? Because if they're not, they need to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just putting it out there, guys. Look. Get away from negative people, okay? They're going to slow you down, all right? Credit repair works, all right? Whether you're doing it with us or whether you're doing it by yourself. I did it by myself, but it took me 9 years. But finally, when I invested $50,000 into mentors, and it worked. And now I utilize my credit to leverage it for businesses, and I get paid residually while I sleep. I don't have to clock in for work. I can travel whenever I want to. Well, not right now. We just had a baby, so we got to wait till we get the vaccine shots for her. But do you see what I'm saying? I have freedom. I have time freedom. A lot of people make a lot of money, but they don't have time. I got time and money. But look, back to what I was saying, guys. Look, all right, so use your credit for leveraging purposes, okay? I hope you guys are agreeing with this or understanding. I just had to get this off my chest because you guys got to understand the process. It's not an overnight process. You need certain documents to achieve this. You need a credit monitoring service to update your credit reports and or see your credit reports. Without this, you will not fix your credit, guys, okay? So I know today was a long one. Are you hiring? I want to be like you when I grow up. I appreciate it, Cynthia. Tanya, understand. So back, let's recap, guys. The things you don't want to do. Well, if you don't do this, you cannot fix your credit. So let's recap. All right. So you need your driver's license updated, proof of address updated, social security card. You need those documents to start the credit repair process. Next, you need credit monitoring. If you need a credit monitoring service, again, comment in the section below, credit monitoring, and one of my team members will reach out to you. All right. You need to check this. I have a lot of credit monitoring service. I have MyFICO, I have Experian, I have Equifax, and I have Identity IQ. So I have a lot. So because I like to cross reference. All right. You want to check that every month, right? we provide updates every 35 days for our clients, right? And anything you get in the mail, you want to send to us, and or anything, if you're doing it by yourself, anything you get in the mail, you want to read it. You want to know how to read the report. We cover all of that in my ebook. If you're interested in getting my ebook, comment in the section below ebook, and my team member will send a link to you so you can start the repair process yourself, okay? Stay away from negative people. Stay away from negative mindset people, all right? And just trust the journey, trust the process. It'll happen, but it takes time. It's not an overnight process, guys. This is not something where it can happen like that. Has it happened? And have I done it personally? Yes. Yes. But not everybody has the same exact journey or end result. All right. So, and then change your habits, guys. Change your habits. Change your mindsets. Change your habits. And I guarantee you'll get your results. However, if you don't do anything that we talked about in this live, you will not fix your credit. All right. So I hope you understood that. This is not directed towards anybody. This is just in general because I have to get this information out there. Okay. So again, if you're interested in the ebook so you can send out letters yourself to take control of your life, comment in the section below ebook and we'll send you a link. If you don't have the time, because I understand some people do not have time, we can do it for you. We can fix your credit for you and help build your credit for you. All you got to go do is go to approverepair.com, or if you're interested in getting your credit fixed, comment in the section below interested, and one of my team members will reach out to you to give you a free consultation so we can get you going. All right. Now, for those people who do have a credit score, of 680 and above, right? They have at least 2 credit cards, right? With good standing, positive history, and both of those credit cards equal up to $5,000 in total, and you have no derogatory remarks, no late payments, no collections, no charge-offs, and low inquiries, reach a comment in the section below business credit so you can work with me personally, not my team and none of that. You work with me personally so we can get your LLC and business credit funding. So for those like Hector right here, he's on the live. He falls under that category, right? He has a high 700s, right? He wants to start up his business. We're going to be getting Hector anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 just because his credit is structured correctly. And now he's working with me personally to set up his LLC correctly, to set up his business checking account, to set up his business credit and build his business credit correctly. If you're interested in that, again, comment in the section below business credit and I'll reach out to you personally and we can schedule a call from there, okay? Anyways, guys, all right, so if you're watching this replay, I'm glad that you stuck, 48 minutes? I went on for a long time today, but I'm glad that you stuck around. Invite your family and friends. Share this to anybody that you know. We're going to be growing this channel and group out to the masses, all right? I'm just trying to spread the wealth, spread the knowledge to everybody, okay? So, again, every Tuesday, set your calendars and reminders. Every Tuesday, you should be getting a text from my team or email. And every Tuesday, we go live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, California time, okay? So mark that down. Anyways, guys, much love to you, and Rico out.